Hello there, and welcome to some Dead by Daylight. I am bringing you a quick night guide that I would like to cover, because I have been maining the guy for a while. I have been thoroughly enjoying him. He has some serious potential, in my opinion, to be one of the better killers in the game if played correctly. And I'd like to introduce you guys to my playstyle for him. I also happen to think the PTB that's coming out is meant to accentuate the playstyle that I already do, which will only make it stronger. And as I currently own pretty frequently 4K, besides maybe hatch escapes, I think that he will be in a very solid place. But I will quickly go over how the night works for anyone who does not know, and I will explain my perks and add-ons. So the knight has the ability to summon knight companions of 3 different types: the Carnifex, the Assassin, and the Jailer. They all 3 do something different, and they all 3 specialize slightly in different things. The Carnifex has a 24-second chase duration, but he moves at 4.1 meters per second, so he's not that much faster than survivors, just a little tiny bit. The Assassin moves at 4.4 meters per second, so he's as fast as Huntress, as fast as Hag. He is very fast, but he only hunts for about 16... Oh, he hunts for 12 seconds base, but I'll get into that in a sec. The Jailer has a massive detection radius, but hunts at 4.1 meters per second as well, and also hunts only for 12 seconds. But the Carnifex hunts for 24 seconds, which means he can hunt for a very long time, which my playstyle functions more about, similar to how Lynxie plays the Twins, where she won't chase somebody who has Victor on their back because she wants to spread out the pressure. She'll chase somebody else, and then if she needs Victor, she'll call him back and use him. It's the same concept here. You'll have, although with Victor, you obviously would get an injure right away, which is pretty handy. But the Carnifex can chase for 24 seconds, and you can up that to 28 seconds with the add-ons I'm using, which I'll get into that in a sec. With the Assassin, he chases for 12 seconds, and the Jailer chases for 12 seconds as well. They all do different things, but I think they all serve their purpose, especially how I play the Knight. So you'll see as I get into the add-ons and whatnot. The Dried Horse Meat, I believe, the Dried Horse Meat and the Map of the Realm are the 2 best add-ons for the night, in my opinion. He doesn't really have, like, terrible add-ons, but these 2 just are really consistent, because I personally think all the guards have their place, and I'd like to have the 3 rotation. I mean, you can increase it to having more Assassins and more Carnifexes or whatever. But the Dried Horse Meat allows the guards to hunt for an additional 4 seconds, and on average during a game, I usually get probably 2 to 3 downs with my guards, but I probably land 12 or more hunts with them during a match. And this I owe to almost all of my downs, because you get them at the very last second a lot of the time, or towards the end, especially with like the Carnifex, because he chases for such a long time. But this helps especially with the Assassin, because a 4.4 second killer, or 4.4 meters per second killer, chasing you for 16 seconds is really powerful. This one is awesome because of the detection range. You can get better, it's a little better and a little bit more mandatory right now with how the Knight is, where they can see your orb pretty much anywhere. But I think this will be different once he gets his buff where his orb vanishes after 10 meters, because you can actually, they won't know where you're going to start. So it's a lot easier to set your guards up and catch people off guard. But for now, this is super essential just to get that little extra range so that you can guarantee some chases. And as far as my perks go, I'm using some perks that people don't necessarily like. Paired with, just these perks seem to pair really well with the Knight. Especially Eruption, just because his guards can trigger Eruption. So you actually get some gen regression value from them succeeding, which only happens probably 2 or 3 times a game, like I said. But this is really nice. This is awesome because a lot of people tend to hide around gens that they have a lot of progress on, because they want to keep working on it. And this is great because obviously you're kicking the gen, you'd like to get as much damage on it as possible. And this is to include for, since he's basically a mouse 1 killer, when he's using his normal sword, and often you'll get mouse 1 downs more than your guards. It's just it's nice for information and gen regression. So all in all, I think these perks synergize very well with the knight's playstyle, and you'll see that I don't exactly sit on gens, I don't camp them, but I adjust. He's got like the Swiss Army knife power of good gen defense, good chase potential, good pressure around the map if he wants it. He can be multiple places at once. He can shut loops down really easily. He can, you know, protect himself when he's picking bodies up if he's suspicious that there's a person nearby. He's got the whole shebang, and I'm going to show it in this gameplay coming up. So anyway, that's the build. That's a little bit of my background, a little bit of what my view on the knight is. And I also picked this armor because I think he happens to look slightly nurgly with this, like the rust and the muck. Gross, I like this. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys in the game. Oh boy, so this is pretty lucky. I did not use an offering, but we ended up getting a map that is quite good for the night. So the general thought process that I have is to sort of set these longer paths to try and get an ambush going, which is a lot nicer in the PTB because your orb turns invisible. I know that they're on this gen right here. I'm going to guarantee a hit probably here. Oh, no, somebody's next to me though. They're above me. They are above me. They haven't really started work on anything, but I know where they are. Gotta sniff them out. Okay, we know where they're there. Gonna give them no time to react. Okay, now we got 2 people being chased. I'm on the Claudette. She's gonna go for the banner. Get the hit on her before she can get the endurance effect. I'm gonna try to cut her off. And we should get her there. We got her. So that's where it's like the spirit, which this will only get more powerful as time goes on with the PTB coming out. But we can use him to track and then get a quick down. Oh, nope, she has the 3rd health state button, which I should have been more patient on, but to be honest, I didn't expect it. That was foolish of her, because now she's going to get chased. We're going to let her get occupied right now, and I'm going to go down here. So we can keep the pressure on her and save her for later. A little snack. There we go. Get our snack going. We'll move her this way. It sounds like somebody's down here. Potentially down here. So we're gonna do a little, just a little strat here. They're gonna guard the only way out, and we're gonna go in. Yep, there we go. Little girlie got, she's gonna go for the save there, which is fine. We just wanted to identify that she's here. Quick hit. They're not in a good spot here. We're going to... I want her to get boxed in. I don't want her to have an option to leave. We'll do this. She's just being hunted. Let the boy go. They're on that gen. I don't really want them to be on that gen. Only have one way out, and that happens to be a big... Oh god. We're gonna do a little bit of the stinky drop tech. Not really a tech, but we're gonna do that anyway. Where's she going? She's going that way. We followed her sound. We should be able to get her here. There we go. There we go. She's getting chased around a relatively unsafe area. Give us a pallet. Nice. And then you have to... Yep, there we go. Excellent. So this is not the level of pressure that I would like normally. I hear them. That gen will likely get done. The rule of thumb with a map like this is if they do more gens on top, you just want to basically Yeah, you pretty much just want to stay below. There's not really a reason to go up there. Okay, I'm gonna get a hit here. She's pretty far. Otherwise, I would have dropped a guard. Oh, we got some people going for the hook. We're just gonna do a little bit of this action here. Keep the chases going. Where'd she sneak off to? She got the unhook and then she vanished. Nope. No, it doesn't look like, sounds like there could be someone here. There's not, but that's fine. We'll leave the guard there. Nope, he did find someone, but he found someone above. Look at that jank shit. Oh, he saw them through the hole. And then he got stuck and got a little frustrated. So we're gonna try to... There she is. She doesn't really have anywhere to go here, so we're just gonna put it there. Hopefully we'll catch her at the end. Yep, we got her. Excellent, we got a few gens. I'm gonna do this instead. As we did, all we did was knock him off there. And we got another chase. So like I said, the whole thing that we're trying to do here is to basically always be chasing. We don't want to have much in the way of downtime. Which is a huge strength of the knight, is that even when he's... So that'll be on here. We got some sprint bursters. Just gonna drop them there because she's in a very unsafe spot. There we go. She's gonna put herself in a big pickle here. Maybe we can get a double hit here. Yep, exactly what we wanted. There we go. We are down to 3 gens, which is a little disconcerting. Gonna give me a hit here? Thank you for that. Alright, keep moving. Onward and upward. We know someone's there. Drop that there. Okay, we got a chase on the injured girl, but I don't really have any interest in fulfilling that. I'd like to... Damn it. I'm sorry, I wanted to do that before, but it's all good. We're not really that pressed for... Oh, we got the down. That was last second, too. That was really nice. But I'd like to keep the pressure going, even though we have a down here. There's someone there, which means we'll get the chase. Most people don't expect you to, they expect you to just hook, which is where this knight, the knight will get much stronger as time goes on, like I said, because you'll be able to do that without them even knowing you're coming. And then we move on. So we just forced her off the generator. I see someone. See if we can't cut her off over here. She could panic. Gonna panic? Yep. Well, didn't panic, but she definitely ran backwards. She's going up that way. I'm not really gonna... So we know someone is down here, which it would have been nice to have a guard. I leaned forward and probably bonked my microphone, but we'll see if that sound comes back through the other side. Okay, she wasted all of her pallets over here. Now there's nothing left, and the generator is going to regress pretty hardcore. Go like this. Drop another guard. Nope, we didn't get a chase there, unfortunately, but it's okay. We know that there's a few people dead on hook. I think the Claudette is dead on hook, so we should try to prioritize getting her out of the game. That there. Keep the pressure going. I'd like to check this generator. There is someone in there. The Claudette is dead, so we're gonna prioritize getting her out of the game. It's looking like she's gonna be gone here in a sec. I know she has sprint burst. Excellent, that was really good. That was a big down. So we'll take our little snack here, get her done. She's gone. Able to keep the pressure going. You know, normally people would want to destroy these, but I don't want to. These breakable walls. I would like to get a hit on her. She knows that if I hit her there, she would have had to be injured and be chased. But since this gen is pretty steep, I'm gonna leave a guard here just to make sure that I get some good regression. So like the flexibility of the guards is like you can pretty much use them in like so many different ways that it's hard to it's hard not to see the you know, the general usefulness of like what you are able to do with them. I would like her to stay in here. She knows. Dead hard. Yep. Nice. Got some more damage done. We'll slap her on the hook. I don't know her current hook state. She might be dead. Well, there's a DC. Probably get some flack in chat afterwards. But like I said, we're trying to play the knight as optimally as possible because I know a lot of people liked the prospect of a killer with multiple killers. You know, using your abilities for. You can use it for chase. I mean, I'm a person that likes strategy games with lots of units, so you know the whole premise that we're going to be doing is let's see if there's any sparks. If there's okay, there's sparks, no one's been here. The whole prospect of having a bunch of buddies to help you out and back you up is awesome. And so in order to do that at peak, you know, we're not going to puppy guard gens, but, you know, our job is to defend gens, so we're going to do that as best as we can. Okay. Go like this, and then go like this. You may have goofed up here. It was a pretty unsafe loop, but we're gonna try to land a. See if we can't get her there. There we go. So where's she going? Going that way. Is she gonna hang a right? Looks like she might. Nope, she's going left. Okay. Oh, and she just kind of cornered herself. And look at that. We got a down with our guard. Then we've got, what, 2 or 3 downs with our guard? I think I was roughly correct. But generally speaking, you're going to want to be super duper aware of your surroundings, but you don't want to, like, let people know that you're aware of your surroundings, if that makes sense. Because you want people to, Oh, where'd she go? Wow, she went down there really fast. Not gonna chase her because my buddy will get her. Oh, but it looks like they're giving up. I'll be merciful. Laura Bunny did really good, so I don't really feel the need to kill her. But now I know exactly where you are, and are you gonna dead hard? Ooh, that wasn't dead hard. Where are you going? Where are you going? You going up? Oh, there she is. Okay, we got a chase going. Where the hell'd she go? Oh, she's over there. Oh, what? I'm chasing you now. I thought I was chasing... Oh, if you die, you die. Your life is in his hands. I will not intervene. This is nature taking its course now at this point. And this is where the 4 seconds may come in handy. Looking like it might. It did. See? That last second hit. That seems to be a pretty common occurrence where they get hits at the last possible second. That happened twice in this game. 2 times. And now we'll just send this guy over and break that. Get some destruction points. But the whole thing is that optimizing your time is what this killer can do. You know, the nurse may be downing Behemoth, but this fella is completely able to get stuff done significantly faster and make use of every second of his time. There's not a lot of downtime with the knight, and with the PTB coming, you're going to have even less downtime, which is extremely good. Once you learn to use him correctly, you are essentially playing a strategy game where your map knowledge is rewarded, your strategy is rewarded, and your ability, but at the same time, if you are going in pretty blind, alright, you guys go play. Okay. Yeah, see, and also they adjusted the flags as well. Where the hell did you go? Did you go in here? Yeah, freaking scratch marks disappeared. But this is a killer that very much rewards map knowledge, similar to Ghostface, although I would say his potential for being good is really, really high. He has been regarded pretty negatively because of how easy it is to see his guards, like when they come up and surprise you. Which I think a lot of people will be more thankful when that happens, because I know he'll be a lot stronger, and I know certain people will probably whine about that. But he isn't really an amazing killer. He just has the potential to be amazing. However, I do think that his power deserves... Where the hell is this hatch? I do think his power deserves some small adjustments so that he can be rewarded more for his actions. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this was somewhat educational. I know it's not exactly, there wasn't a whole lot of visuals, but it was a, you know, practical application of the things I was talking about. Using your guards, you know, the way that I think a lot of people fail with the knight is using him to chase the person they're chasing, which, the rule of thumb with twins is don't chase the person that has Victor on their back, right? Because they aren't able to do anything. And the better thing to do is to go for somebody else. And then if you happen to be chasing somebody who's injured, maybe now it's a good time to go for that, because you can quickly get it down. And then when you get that down, use your guards to continue chasing somebody else if possible, or at least, at the very least, patrol an objective that you know is being active. You pretty much just want to be on your toes, constantly aware of your surroundings, but don't let people know you're aware, especially when the PTB comes out. If you see someone in the corner of your eye and you know where they are and they're hiding, you'll be able to send your orb to them invisibly, so you can outsmart people who think they're outsmarting you. Very rewarding. But like I said, just be aware of dangerous mistakes that the knight can make. Do not chase, don't chase a person your guard is chasing that's healthy. Because that person is completely unable to do anything. They run the risk of getting injured. They can't work on a generator. They often can't help their teammates. I mean, occasionally they can if they're on hook. The guard will stop chasing if you unhook somebody. But you can also use your guards immediately during an unhook so that you can keep the pressure on, that getting off the hook is no longer just, oh, you know, freebie, whatever. You can, if you're chasing somebody, send your guard to the hook, and then keep chasing the person you're chasing, and your guard will chase one of the two. Whether that's the person who just got off the hook, which then they would either have to take a mend state and keep their endurance, or run the risk of, can I outrun him for an additional 8 seconds if you're using the add-ons I'm using, after I lose my endurance status effect. or better yet, you chase the person that unhooked with the guard. So essentially, you just want to be a chase machine with this guy. I know a lot of people like to play defensively in puppy guard gens, but as you saw from mine, you kind of want a spirit mentality of using your ears to listen and predict survivor movements. It kind of comes with game sense and understanding, you know, how the game works and the layout of the maps and where the strengths of your killer lie. Yeah, so I hope this was educational. I hope this was helpful. I will be posting more Knight gameplay. I will be showcasing more of him as soon as the PTB goes live as well. If you guys would like to see more Knight content, I intend to be the Knight main. Similar to how Lynxie is the Twins main. But, yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed. I really enjoy this killer, and to be honest, he's brought me back to DBD. He's brought my love for the game back. A lot of the killers sort of felt ham-fisted, and I just didn't feel like a power role. And I know he's not regarded as the most powerful killer in the game, and I used to be a good blight. I just didn't like, it just felt a little too easy. He feels like a healthy mix of challenge and reward for skill, high skill expression of placing your knights and knowing how to set patrols and catching people off guard, understanding where survivors are and where the weaknesses of the loop that they're on are, all that stuff. So, but I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Please drive and walk safe wherever you do go, and please be nice to yourself and kind to others. Bye!